There's 5 reasons in a wellness routine where losing your biscuits doesn't mean you're crazy. And we're going to delve into those today. So, good morning. I am Ann Morrison, and this is Morning Meditation with Ascension. We are glad that you're here. As you can see, my eyes are a little swollen today. And yesterday, I had some serious internal blowouts, and I had a really rough thing to do in the morning, and it triggered all sorts of stuff that is releasing its blockages, that is in a place where, let's face it, it's a place where I can deal with it. I'm in a good place right now. I'm comfortable. I'm happy with my life and the people in it. And so it's a wonderful time to deal with things that could be causing illness, that could be getting in my way of going forward and living my life to the fullest while I'm here. So, I have personally been doing a morning meditation every day since February 1st. This is my gift to myself this year. This is my wellness routine. And of course, I invite you to join me on the journey. You've seen me through allergies. I had a tickle. And seen me go through a lot of different topics. And we just finished going down the chakras. So lots of good information about there. But what a lot of people don't want to tell you is the more mindful and centered and calm and happy you get, the more that your body says, oh, it's time to deal with this now. And unless you've been living under a rock, and it was a really nice one, and DoorDash did all your meals, and etc., 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 you probably have had a moment of trauma or an instance that has allowed you to put blockages into your physical system. So, for the real people in the world, sometimes mindfulness can be painful. And it's a terrible, terrible word to use, but it's true. It is emotionally painful, and when you start crying like a crazy person or going off or whatever, that's physically painful too. And then it gets over because you have the tools to deal with it, and you move on even better. Reason number 1, losing your biscuits means you're not crazy, is that your body has decided it's okay now. This person is solid enough, they're confident enough, and it's kind of like a confirmation. Hey, you're doing the right thing here. Getting yourself on a pretty even keel. You're doing okay. And we got to take the win, even though it comes with a day. For me, I mean, other people deal with things in different time periods. But for me, I lost my shizzle yesterday for sure. And I had to remind myself while going through the process of dealing with things that this really is a confirmation that I am mentally and therefore physically in a place where these things can be effectively dealt with and not just be carried around on my back, causing me to snip off at people for no reason at all. And yeah, sometimes that happens. We're none of us perfect, and everybody has a full range of emotions. And a lot of women my age have been taught 100% your emotions are not welcome. Your emotions make you crazy, you're over emotional, or, oh, who has the time to listen to a woman anyway? But that's my generation. Things have changed now. And it's good that things change. I don't know if everything that's going on right now is good, but I do know that change eventually leads to a better place. And seeing as how we are transitioning into a much more kind world right now, it's a good thing. All right, reason number 2. It gives contrast. When you lose your biscuits and cry and go through the trauma and have to deal with it and all that stuff, it gives you contrast to recognize, wow, it's really good right now. I've been bitching about little things and I really do have it quite good. And I'm happy and I am more centered than I've ever been. And doing a wellness routine is, for the most part, making most of the moments of my life more enjoyable. And so, a few hours of, you know what, I think it's worth it for the trade off. Everybody has a right to all of their emotions. Any gentleman my age who were told not to have them too. All right, here's your permission slip. You can have them all. And by all means, have them all. You are entitled to your emotions. We're not entitled to blame someone else, and we're not entitled to hurt someone for no reason. But we are entitled to have real, honest emotions all the time. And giving us contrast on what is good in our life not only helps us when we step into gratitude, it helps us in every day to think, wow, just a week ago I was losing my biscuits, but that kind of thing really isn't stuck anymore. I'm not having to get over it and over it and over it. How nice is that? Okay. Reason number 3. Wellness routines create an atmosphere for healing. And even when you get a little cut on your hand, well, that thing's healing. It itches like a son of a gun. You have to stop yourself from scratching it. You know it's the right thing. You know it's healing. But it itches or it hurts. That's a pain in the butt and blah, blah, blah. Healing comes with giving you the opportunity to delve deeper to truly heal at the core of what's going on. I believe that illnesses come from ourselves and how we think and how we act in the world, towards ourselves, towards other people, and a wellness routine puts you on a track of acting better and being better. And it also allows you spaces to get rid of stuff that's in your way so that you can ultimately be healthier. And that is the goal, because I'm 56 years old. And that's the truth. And I want to live the next 44 years doing things and meeting people and enjoying the world and nature and my time here. I don't want to spend it in a hospital. I don't want to spend it not being able to move around. I don't want to spend it being so good that I never taste a chocolate again. I want to taste and savor and be in life. I spent so much time in my younger years just getting through the day. I was a single mom of 2 kids. I was going, 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 going. And I want to enjoy life. I want to soak it up. I want to savor it. I want to taste it, experience it, feel it, and run at it. How about you? Okay, reason number 4. It is a true statement that blocking what we feel causes impediments in how the energy runs through our body. Blockages. There's a new wellness art class coming out on YouTube about doing an exercise to understand how blockages affect your health and your energy flow. So, when you don't feel your emotions and you block them, you hide them, you bury them, you put them in that box way back in the corner, you are causing more scenarios for ill health. If the only way that you can start to get your emotions out, feel them in a healthy way, is to lose your biscuits a little bit, guilty, then that is exactly what you need to do. Number 5. You're alive, you're here, you're worthy, you're important. What you feel deserves your attention. You deserve to feel it fully. And if feeling it fully means it knocks you on your butt for a day, then that's what it means. Because your emotions are important. Your experiences, your time on this earth, your contribution, it's important. Like you. And to say that everybody doesn't need to see that, well, who cares what everybody needs? Everybody needs to get a little bit more authentic and act a little bit more real and not be so damn scared of who the hell they are emotionally inside. And yeah, I said that harsh because I needed to hear it harsh. And if it helps you, I think that's awesome. Our emotions matter. The emotions that we put behind our manifestations matter. The emotions that we deal with other people with matter. And for me in particular, the emotions that I have management of matter. And the more that I lose my biscuits, the more I deal with things that are blocking, the more that I can eventually manage my emotions in a healthy way going forward, which knocks out all that potential for illness, as well as gives me a full life with no part of my existence being something I have to be ashamed of. And let's face it, just 30 years ago, everybody would think you need to go to a mental hospital for losing your biscuits in public. And I was right there with them. And now, people lose their biscuits in public all the time, and we're like, well, I wonder what kind of terrible day they're having. Send them some love and move on. Send them some love and some light, right? And it's wonderful that there is more expression in the world. I don't know if we have lost toughness. But then again, who wants to be as tough as we've been? Does that really have to last for the entirety of your life? Having to be that strong all the time? Or can we finally lay that down and go ahead happy, accepting, non-judgmental, feeling our emotions, and validating ourselves as the full human being that we are. Because that sounds a lot better to me. So today we're going to go in and we're going to allow ourselves to feel. And yeah, I just went through it yesterday. The roller coaster of emotions that is released to allow yourself into a more sustainable place of peace. Well, it's worth it. So yet again today, let's go into the everything. And let's open up and let's accept what the next stage of the journey is. Uh, we lost our biscuits yesterday, and if we lose our biscuits today, then there's 5 reasons that we are not going crazy. We are actually going away from being ill and crazy. And that is good stuff. Okay. We're going to start off. Let's start off in our voice. The things that we tell ourselves have so much to do with whether or not we allow an emotion to come out in a healthy way or in an unhealthy way. Emotions, one of the reasons we're here, to feel. So, let's start in our throat chakra. And let's recognize that we can tell our own story. And we can embrace the truth. We can recognize that we ain't perfect. And that's all good. And we can recognize also that this is a journey. And we're walking. And I want it to be a fun one. Let's take it up. Connect to the higher power, unconditional love, wisdom beyond our imagining. Allow the download. Wherever my next step is, I'll take it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Feel them starting to harmonize. Feel them coming together. Nice straight spine from your hips to your ears. Feet on the ground, connect to the earth. Feel all of your different chakras, your color centers, your vibrational frequencies harmonizing. Beautifully calm. Allowing you everything you need to take your next step confidently, sure of yourself, ready to go. Let's go into the mind palace. Calm the tornado. See the doors. See the windows. See the drains. Doors of opportunity to change what synapses we use. Windows of the next step, the new opportunities, the download from the ocean. And drains for everything that gets pushed out by shoving a whole bunch of good in there. Let's sit on our chair in the middle of the room. And imagine your next adventure. You're going on a hike. You're going to go to a park. You're going to create a picnic. You're going to go play chess with one of them things that's got waist-high chess pieces. You're going to go walk one of them twisty journey circles, labyrinth. What's your next adventure? You're going to go see a place It's less than an hour away from home you've never seen before. Just because you can. You're going to try something new to eat. What is your next adventure now? I confidently take the next step, knowing full well I could lose my biscuits by going forward. I move forward for my health, for my happiness, and for my own creativity. There is no reason to shy away from any emotion. I am allowed to feel what I feel. It is not wrong to have a rough day. I am wonderful exactly as I am. I go forward for the adventure alone. I allow myself the peacefulness of a wellness routine, even when it's not peaceful. I embrace all the aspects of myself and love them. I'll do that one again. I embrace all the aspects of myself and love them. I feel stuff going down the drain right now. Let's go back into throat, third eye, crown. Feel them all harmonizing together. Feel us going forward, unashamed, unafraid, bold and adventurous, and accepting, compassionate. Connect to this wonderful earth. Be part of the conversation. You're pretty damn awesome exactly as you are. Namaste.